For those of you that don't know what we're doing, I'm actually sat on my computer right here, just writing the business newsletter for everyone. So for those people who are subscribed, that's what you're getting. It's called The Viewer. Same like our Project Viewer, but very, very different to what you all know anyways. So yeah. And it's a Monday afternoon and it's just after 5 o'clock. So I've just finished a brainstorm meeting, and that was the board that I passed around. That's the one that we're going to have the ad done on. And this is the brainstorm stuff. It's got all the notes that we've been doing for our brainstorm and little bits of the ad. So yeah.
Low battery. Close button. Stop recording video.
You'll have seen your update. Gates. Sun up there. And everything up there is nicely. I'll take you in the workshop before we start. Oh, now, oh crumbs. I'll have to stick the light on. Right, I've moved a couple of things but it's put the wrong bloody light on. That's what's annoying me, all that storage down there. But hopefully, I mean, if I can get them speakers and that moved, maybe we can put the storage up here. Just really quickly, all this here's for renting. All this and that is... I'll just shift my bag and then you can see, right? I'll show you. Oh, crumbs. I'll just show you very quickly. Actually, no, not in there because that's something on top of that. But all this... No. Oh, someone's renting that. Yeah, so in these boxes, very quickly, you know what's in them. But, actually, someone's just renting something, right? Now, I'll show you very quickly what I mean, right? This, where's my till gone? My till's gone over here, right? I had to move my till over here so I could get to it properly. Now, when I move the till... the till on there, right? I mean, obviously, when I can get back to that drawer again, I'll have to move the money out because I can't do anything because with the till. So, and obviously we're not going to get help with that, so everything there is going to get sold, and I just have to bring it more to the end because I'm not really using the till much today, to be honest with you. But I brought it out because we are getting a sale done, and so there'll be a picture of the till. But I might just take the till out and then bring the till back and then take it out and bring it back because people keep hiding the till away from me. So I might just take the till with me. I might do that actually. I might take the till with me today because I can put it in and obviously stock it up with stuff because he keeps hiding the till, so he keeps hiding the till on me, which he's never done before, but the till keeps getting hidden. And I think that's why all that shite's there. Sorry. But I've got a customer coming. Charles is going to deal with the customer for me, which is lovely. And then, do you know what? I think I will. I'll take the till. Then I'll have to worry about it. Then, you know, it's my till, isn't it? You know? I shouldn't have to... what's the name? Anyway, I'm going to get some pictures for you guys, and then any rental stuff. There should be scaffolding coming in. So anyway, I'll get to work, and I'll get Charles over there, which means I can do the old get that out of the way for now while I work on my workbench. Actually, no, I'll put it back. And I can put it over here because I'll put it back when I've finished. Just make sure that my ladders. Scaffold. Right. Hey friends, so I'm actually in work now. My secondary job, which is radio and advertising, and there's a hell of a lot to do tonight, boys and girls. So I need to sort the desk out and back up loads of stuff. We need to back up stuff that's on the camera over there. We need to work on hard drives and tidy the desk. And I think kind of that all goes without saying. Nathaniel will be here in less than 10 minutes. I've got these two lovely phones here made by Panasonic, which I was going to sell through my other company. They might be sold later on down the line, but at the moment they're right here, and I've got this right here on the right. Well, they're both IP telephones, which are great because that means I can install my Pretend app, which is extraterrestrial. So I'm installing that on this right-hand phone here, which is going to be mine and Rosemary's phone. We're sharing this one, and then this phone to the left will be my phone, and then this one over here will be Andy's phone. But we are going to be, I'll be using, obviously if there's only one of us in the office, then we'll be answering each other's phones. Obviously, it all depends, like Andy will be able to answer my phone and vice versa. But I'm on my setup, I'm just going to use one of the phones that I have as a voicemail setup. Over here is the laptop that had the phone software on, so I'll be able to try that on. It's a toy laptop. It's a... Oops. It's a VTech Challenger laptop. Might be doing a video on that on Beans World pretty soon. Because yeah, I only have 3 toy laptops. I have more toy phones than I have the laptops, but anyway, and there's the cash machine right behind there. I don't think there's anything else to do. I have to run upstairs for something, so oh.
Voiceover on. Zoom. 1.0x. Button. Adjustable. Double tap to toggle zoom values. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
You just tried to call me. Well, I need to sort that out. I'm surprised I've got the energy, to be honest. I don't know where it's come from. And I need to try all that on over there. Suppose I could actually stick the camera. Oops. I'm gonna take. I could stick the camera up there with all my other stuff. I think she'll go up there happily. Yeah. I would like to put her in the other cupboard. I might do actually. I'll just where I've got my sports bag. But might as well give you a little update, little bedroom update very quickly. I've got all that stuff down there to try on. All that stuff down there underneath the chair where Hedgehog is sitting on, or Hodgehog. What else have we got? Not really much, to be honest. Well, I say not much. That bag's gone over, hasn't it? There's stuff in there that needs to be sorted. There's oops, not much has changed really. That needs sorting. If I'm not careful, that's going to fall off. Yeah, literally all I had. I thought I had a load of CDs in here. Probably I don't. Probably I don't. Forget I said anything. Oh yeah, I've got bits and pieces. Oh wow, I've got a little notebook I didn't know I had. And then obviously there's this drawer which you've seen. And then there's this drawer you've seen, and the Bluetooth keyboard on there. And that's literally I had to come up here anyway because I've been up here twice now. So let's go back downstairs. Back to the office. In the wild, we'd probably jump cut. I'll put the light on so you can see. messy kitchen look. It's not that bad, to be fair. Well, mind you, the table does need sorting out a little bit. I found some stuff for a Beans World video. And we're back in the office, where I need to stop waffling on and get working, because I've not much of I've got not much time left before we hit the road. This should be the painful business of importing your photo library from the iPad there to the laptop here. I don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, that is what you call the painful business of... It's a Saturday evening and it's 7:35, so it's a reasonable time to be in the office, but yeah. Okay, so I'm now in the office at...
Turn digital crown to unlock. 11:01 p.m.
at 1 minute past 11. And there's the iPad. What else can I show you while we're waiting for all that? We'll come into the kitchen, yeah? There's all the washing on the radiator. Things I'm doing a video on. So yeah, it's 1 minute past 11. Oh, wrong light. And I've literally just spent the best part of 2 hours trying to sort this video out. So, I don't know what I'm going to do if that doesn't work. I mean, obviously, you'll get a behind the scenes video, but just not. It just won't be like it's saying 81 hours, but I don't know how much, like... I think there's a problem somewhere. But until I've figured out what that problem is, you know. Anyway, I'm going to take some pictures now to do it, because I can get a communal post done. And that way you guys can then... There, you've got something to look at on the other channel anyway. More in all, it's Monday morning and the board needs doing, obviously. Yeah, the stuff needs going in a cast machine. Actually, it is in the morning. It's just like 11:23, but there you go. If I had my way, I'd be just getting up at this time. Speaking of which, I have actually... actually, there was something I thought to show. There's a the magazine for the Lazy Sunday video, the Gideon's magazine. Won't show it all because I haven't even done that video yet. So, but yeah. This is the project viewer, which is about 6 pages long. A lot less bigger than the Outlook that we used to have, which was about 200 pages. Absolutely very, very different. And it's so much easier to navigate the way we've done it this time around. But the plan for the project viewer for next year will be that we integrate it with the board. So there'll be a virtual wall that we use attached with the project viewer. So my version with the project viewer that I have, when I want other people to collab on it, I'll attach it to the main project viewer. So I'll always have my own version, but then when I want to tell Rosemary and Andy and whoever else, like we did with the Outlook, it'll just go onto the board, the digital board that we're going to be doing, which basically it'll just be like Google Slides, and that means every time we have a concept meeting, say if there's something on the viewer that I want to discuss, I can put it straight onto the board, but also that'll be a different document, but also I can say, well, actually, in this concept meeting, we're going to discuss this and this and this. And they can go, oh, yeah. And literally, I think things are working so much different to the good old-fashioned Outlook, as I've said in many other vlogs. But I think the point that I really, really want to hit home is where everything's all over the place in the document. I think because we was working on the Ubuntu machine and that really wasn't accessible for me, and where it was accessible for the likes of Andy, Rosemary, Tom, Adam, it wasn't accessible for me. So when I was lost in that document, I was lost in that document. And when nobody was helping me with that, and you're lost in something, it's just like, holy smoke. You can't be lost in a big document that big. Whereas this, even if it was 200 pages, I wouldn't struggle. But I've just gone back and read some of the other pages in this document to see and I'm going to make a list of some of the things we've not managed to do this year, of things from this project viewer, and that'll be the start of the next project viewer. But it's going to have the very, very same layout. Which makes it easier, because when you come to write things in it, it just gets lovelier and lovelier and lovelier. But also, I think the thing to remember is I wanted to do another version of the project viewer, which I might do for next year. 2 versions of it, because the other version I wanted to do was like a version of it like where I can just add bits in and take bits away and all the rest of it, because there's so much I wanted to tie in with it and just didn't really have the chance and didn't really have the energy. I've been doing so much this year, I just haven't had a chance to focus on things that I should have been focusing on. And it all gets on top of you, really.
And I think that is a thing to note. You know, I mean, like, to put a plan together, how do we do that? How do we tie a plan in with the project viewer? How do we tie the project viewer in with the board? Because again, I mean, I'm never here. And when I do the board, it's every once in a while, every once in a blue moon. Like, I haven't got time to do the board now. When I do the board, it'll be, you know, also... so what I need to do is next year do a digital version of the board as well as the actual board. So when I'm not here, and people go, Stephen, you're not putting in the board today. I'm like, well, hold on, look at the digital board. The digital board's got loads of stuff on, but I haven't. I think that'll be a next year jobby. Because there's so much. I mean, to be honest, there's so much we haven't done this year, which is, to be honest, that is frightening. I mean, I'm going to make so many notes and things. By the end of this year, it's just like, wow. How did I never ever take note of that? And how did I not pay attention to it? And it's, you know, it's one of these things. I mean, there's so much we have done this year. I mean, it shocked me because you look at this office 3-4 years ago, there's no way we would have been able to function the way it is. And it's not because I'm here a little bit of the time. I think the thing I've learned is living and breathing the office doesn't work all of the time. This sounds very political, but do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, some of you in the comments will go, "Oh, that's so Margaret Thatcher. That's so Margaret Thatcher." And you wouldn't be wrong. You wouldn't be wrong on that score. But to be frankly honest with you, to be honest, I think you know, living and breathing the office for me it's not working as much. You know, but I still need to live and breathe the office for me. But I don't think it's working for my colleagues. You know, what works for me isn't going to work for my colleagues, and what's going to work for my colleagues ain't going to work for me. So I think that's why when we come together as a team, we do need to think what is going to work for us. You know, being here a lot, being here not a lot, and, you know, and it's difficult because I am working longer hours at the moment. I will be doing next year, but not working. I'm cutting a lot of my time, like, because I just can't. There's stuff I want to do, and so office time needs to be cut because I'm working on so much at the moment, and I have projects. As you fully well know, I have projects outside here. But I do need to do stepping stones work. And we'll talk about that next year. Without sort of oversharing too much of the stepping stones, I think we need to share how we work. I think that really, really matters. Because at the end of the day, how do you do it? You know, the office, I mean, and I keep having to say to myself, what's lockdown taught us? You know, and I know it hasn't taught a lot of other people anything, But the one thing it's taught me is how to work remotely. And that is a brilliant... That's the thing that lockdown has.
So here where we are. We're outside the office, I'm just waiting to meet someone. We'll pan round, there we are, oh, pan round. So there is my video that I've done for Beans World. The Magic Toy Cupboard. It'll be out there on Beans World, so I'll just play a little bit
One
of it.
bar, one beat, one division, one tick.
I'll just play a small clip of it right here. So you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Magic Toy Cupboard. And the first toy we're going to bring out is a man.
11 bars, 1 beat, 3 division, 61 ticks.
So yeah, I've that's what I've done to this evening. So I've just finished the sounds, put the sounds onto the video. I did have some other stuff that I wanted to do, but
10:40 p.m. Home. Calculator.
I want
Watch face. 10:40 p.m.
I want early night because I'm pretty tired. So I probably might just get down to doing those, and then those things, and yeah. So these books are, I'm going to be doing them for, you know, a different video, but this one has something about sacrifice, John 3, Lord, and yeah, I'm going to have to sort of write some notes for that one. But this one has more kind of yeah, some really good bits. I've not read all of that one. I've not read them all, by the way. And then this book is like some kind of guide. I got these books for free. And we'll go to this page, and it says stuff about divorce and abuse and all that kind of stuff. And then this page, it says about eating chips, you know, bad for you and good for you, and proteins and yada, 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 yada. There's a bit more of this book. But I'll be doing both books. And then once I'm done with them, I'll be donating them, because to be honest, even though I prefer the second book to the first one, I still personally, it's not something I would hold in my library, let's put it that way.